Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire Romano. Today I'm going to share to you all the things you should know about baby led weaning, or if you're planning to do baby led weaning, this video is for you. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a pediatrician or an expert in introducing solid foods to babies, but I have already been doing baby led weaning ever since Natalia was around 6 months old. Okay, so let's go straight into the video. When my baby was nearly 6 months old, I have joined a lot of baby led weaning groups online, and we also joined a workshop here in the UK on how to introduce solid foods to babies. So I made sure that not only me but also my partner or my husband is on board on this new milestone of Natalia when she's already starting to eat solid foods, because baby led weaning is quite a new thing for me, not just because I'm a new mom but also because my mom has told me that she has never put me in a high chair and has never done baby led weaning to me before, and she was surprised that babies that can now be fed with proper solid food right away, or a piece of steamed carrot right away. She thought that babies should be fed like pureed foods first and spoon feed them. So my mom's concept of introducing solid foods to baby is different from what I do to my baby right now. So baby led weaning is letting your baby guide you on how they eat and just giving them finger foods so they can explore the textures and the flavor of these food. So when you're still starting to do baby led weaning, it does not really matter how much the baby eats, but what matters most is for them to get used to the idea of eating. And sometimes I would be very scared for Natalia to choke. Sometimes she would gag on the food that I give her. But gagging is a very important part of the process because it's for them to learn to get used to the lumps in the food, and it is also a skill that they need to learn. So make sure that when they eat, you stay with them. So when I've started baby led weaning, I have given my baby mostly steamed vegetables like steamed broccoli. To be honest with you guys, I have actually given Natalia pureed food when she was starting to eat solid food, but then she did not like it very much. We just actually bought it from Boots. It was a pureed food in a jar and she did not like it very much, so that's why we decided to go on with the baby led weaning journey. And so the first foods that we gave her was just steamed broccoli. I guess I'll also remember that I have given her slices of avocado. She liked it very much. So after that one, I think it went on for probably 3 days of giving her those steamed vegetables and fruits or sliced fruit like avocado and bananas, and then after that I have already tried to give her different kinds of food. Like sometimes I would give her the same food as we eat except the salt. Babies would not need a lot of salt in their diet or sugar. And what I do is that I will always search for different recipes online, and also with the baby led weaning groups that I've joined to, there are moms who post their baby's food online with a recipe, so that is very helpful to me as well. Sometimes you just run out of food or you just run out of meal recipe that you can think of to give your baby. So you can join baby led weaning groups, or you can search on some videos on foods that you can feed your baby. But actually, what I'm doing right now is that the food that I cook for me and my husband is the same food that I give to Natalia, but I will always make sure that she can manage to chew that food and that she can manage to swallow the food that I give her. So just like this afternoon, I have made a dinner for us, which is a beef stroganoff. So what I did is that I have just cut the meat into tiny pieces so that Natalia will be able to chew and to swallow it. Natalia is now 7 months old, and I have been doing baby led weaning since she was 6 months old, and she's doing really well. She is eating mostly all kinds of food as long as she can chew it and she can swallow it herself. I haven't seen any teeth yet, but she is doing really well. She's eating mostly all kinds of food that I give her, and it's okay if your baby might not like a certain food. Sometimes you can still reoffer the baby the same food in the future, because we do not know reasons why baby did not like the food. Maybe the baby is tired, or maybe she doesn't just like to eat that time. One thing that is very important when you do baby led weaning is that you do not rush your baby, and you sit with the baby. It takes a lot of effort for them to actually pick up the food, and that is a whole new skill for them to learn. So make sure that you do not rush your baby, and you give them a lot of time to explore the texture of the food and the flavor of the food as well. And also, there is really not a strict time for you to do baby led weaning. When you are still starting to do baby led weaning, you can choose the time whichever is more suitable for you and your baby, or more convenient time for you and your baby, so that you are not rushed and your baby is not rushed as well. Make sure that your baby is not tired or is not sleepy when you're doing baby led weaning, so that their focus is on their food, and baby would not be really fussy when you're doing baby led weaning. One thing as well is that make sure that you do not force your baby to eat, because the good thing also about baby led weaning is that your baby will know when they need to stop or when they are already full. Just make sure that you give them the milk, you give them their first infant formula milk, or you breastfeed them, because their main nutrition would be from the milk that you give them. And giving them solid foods is just like a complementary thing with their main nutrition, which is the breast milk or their first infant formula milk. Now that Natalia has already been eating like almost all of the foods that I cook for her, I have noticed that she is also sending me a lot of cues, like if she would want more food on her plate, she would tap the table like a few times and she would shout at me, or she would try to make some sounds just to call my attention. And by the time that I've given her another piece of food, or another slice of the food that she's eating, she would then settle down. Also, when we started to let Natalia join during our meal times, we have observed a big change to the way she eats. It's like before, she just used to suck some of the foods that we give her, but now she would really chew every food or every piece of food that she eats. Babies are very good imitators, and she probably learned from us on how we chew the food when we eat. So that's actually a very good thing that you include your baby during meal times. So one thing about baby led weaning as well is that it can go really messy. Every time Natalia finishes her food, I have to clean her up, wipe her face, and wash her hands, and clean up all the mess underneath the high chair and the high chair itself. So I have to do all those things every single time she eats her food. But it's okay, because it will help your baby develop their eye and hand coordination and develop their fine motor skills, pincer grasp. So all those kind of things would be the positive results from baby led weaning. So now let's go to the things that you would need for you to do baby led weaning. So the first thing that you would need, of course, is you would need a high chair. The one that we're using right now is the Joey high chair. It's the Mimsy Snacker high chair. It is given to us as a gift, so that's why we're actually using it. But the good thing about that Joey Mimsy Snacker high chair is that it has 2 reclining positions. It has a basket underneath the high chair for you to store things underneath, like baby's bib or aprons. You can use the basket for storage, or you can also buy the IKEA ones that are available online. I have also heard a lot of positive reviews about the IKEA ones, that it is good for baby led weaning. The next thing that you would need is that you would need a weaning apron or a weaning bib. We bought this one from IKEA, and one thing I like about this is that it has a Velcro fastening at the back. Yeah, it makes your life a lot easier. It is also machine washable, or you can also wipe it clean and every after baby uses it. Or you can also grab one of these ones. These are from Tommy TP. I like this one because these are not very rigid for the baby to wear, and yeah, you can just wash it off every after use. The next thing I would share to you is you would need a suction mat or any plates with a strong suction base. So this one I bought from Amazon. It's not too big, but it's just right for my baby, and she's now 7 months old. She could never remove the suction from this, so I really like this suction mat because it does not come off easily. It also has like different compartments of food, so you can put like fruits in here, or veggies in here, or yogurt in here, and then food in here. So you can just make use of different compartments to put different kinds of food as well. So the next thing you would need is you would need a food processor. So this one I bought from Amazon. So it is the Grown's food processor, or Grown steamer blender. It is actually my lifesaver because everything that I prepare for Natalia, I always use this food processor. And also the good thing about these one is that it can self-sterilize, and it is very user-friendly, and compared to other products in the market, this is way cheaper than some other products in the market. So if you want to grab this one, this is available in Amazon, and it's called the Grown's food processor. The next baby led weaning essential you would need is a splash mat for high chairs. Because baby led weaning can be really messy, you can buy one of those splash mats because those are non-slip, and those are also easy wipe splash mats. The last thing that you would need for baby led weaning is a cup. So this one I bought from Boots. So this is just like an open cup. So one thing that we've learned from the workshop that we've joined on how to start solid food is that it's best to use an open cup when you give or when you offer drinks to your baby. We have bought these from Boots, and right from the start we have given Natalia her drink from this cup. And yes, they will eventually learn how to use this open cup. So thank you very much for watching in today's video. I hope that this video has given an idea of what baby led weaning is, and I wish you good luck on your baby led weaning journey. I would love to hear some comments from you guys on how you do your baby led weaning journey. And thank you very much for watching. This has been Clea Romano, and see you on the next vlog. Bye!